Hey everybody! Welcome to Dog Oracle. Today, we are going to go over the 15 things dogs hate about humans. Make sure to watch until number 1, because you might just be surprised that it's a thing you usually do without realizing that your dog absolutely hates it. Keep watching and learning, so you'll know how to not annoy your furry pal from here on. Alright? Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when we release more amazing dog videos like this one. Without further ado, let's dive into our list. Top 15. Harsh discipline. Yelling and spanking are some of the things you wouldn't want to be done to you or your children, so why do it to your dog, right? Also, studies have shown that this kind of negative discipline is not only ineffective, it also strains your relationship with your dog. There are no pros to this kind of training, guys. So what kind of discipline should you stick with instead? Positive reinforcement works. Divert them to do a preferred behavior or activity. Give very specific instructions, and then always reward them for complying. Top 14. Leaving them alone all day. Dogs are naturally pack animals and are very sociable. They also see you as their pack leader. Naturally, given this nature, when they are left alone for extended periods, they would feel stressed out and may even experience separation anxiety. So what's a dog owner got to do, since we all know we can possibly spend every waking moment with them? One solution is to spend as much quality time with them when you're at home. Provide them with adequate exercise, play, and mental stimulation. Another option, if viable, is to get another dog so they can keep each other company for times you need to get out of the house. Lastly, getting a dog sitter is also a good idea. Top 13. Extremely noisy environment. Whether it be loud noises raised in joy or anger, music played on full blast, or some startling firecrackers, high volumes cause stress to our furry pals. And it doesn't help that they don't really understand our words, so all the noises in their environment are just confusing to them. Do you know why dogs feel this way? It's because they have a higher sensitivity to barometric pressure than us humans. So how can we, as pet parents, help our dogs? First is to be sensitive enough to keep them away from loud celebrations. Second is to try to distract them with white noise. And lastly, for unavoidable circumstances such as during New Year or a thunderstorm, we could give them medications as prescribed by the veterinarian to help them calm down. Top 12. Teasing. For us humans, playful teasing can be a part of good-natured fun or even an expression of our fondness and being at ease with someone. However, this is not the case for dogs. Our dogs do not understand the concept of teasing, so they find it stressful. Some examples of what could be harmless teasing to you but are bothersome for your dogs are pulling their tail, barking after your dog, dangling a toy before them, then not letting them have it, and pulling their food ball away as they are eating. Engaging in such interaction, especially often, with our dogs can lead them to develop aggressive behavior as a response. Top 11. Taking hurried walks. Sure, we're often very busy, and even if we truly love and adore our dogs, taking them out for a walk is just one of the many items we need to tick off our long to-do list. So often, we assign a particular time frame and destination to it, then we head back home. In our minds, we've been good pet parents already because we've already put in the time and effort to give them their needed time out and exercise. While you may deserve a pat on the back for not neglecting your dog's needs, remember that dogs love sniffing and exploring their environment. It is the essence of the walk in their eyes. It is how they are wired to interact with the world. It makes them happy. To meet halfway, why not make the conscious effort to assign at least one walk per week where you'll just let your dog take the lead? You'd be surprised that it might be beneficial in helping you relax too. Top 10. Putting them on an unyielding leash. Here's an interesting trivia for you. Did you know that when you put your dog on a leash, the dog interprets the leash as a communication between the two of you? A loose-fitting leash is perceived by the dog as being in a relaxed environment, whereas a tight leash signals tension and frustration. We totally get it that some situations may require putting your dog on a bit of restricting leash. However, dogs could also respond to it by reacting more erratically and barking more. You may get the opposite controlled behavior you were aiming for. How do you remedy this then? It starts with training from a young age. Teaching your dog to walk calmly, especially in public places, will allow you to not have to resort to tight leashes as they grow. Top 9. Confusing body language. Since dogs cannot really comprehend human languages but just gain familiarity with the sound, they rely more on your body language and posture to interpret what you are telling them. Therefore, not using the appropriate body language with the message you want to convey can be confusing for your dogs. This may cause them to act the opposite of what you want them to do, and with you getting frustrated, which the dog can sense, putting even more stress into the cycle. To get better at communicating with your dogs even on a non-verbal level, try giving them commands through body language alone without the use of any words. As you get more comfortable and better at it, you could go back to using words to accompany your movements. Top 8. Taking baths. As much as soaking in a hot tub after a long, tiring day may be your idea of distressing, it is the opposite for dogs. The feeling of water splashing against their skin and even the slightly loud noise of running water can be agitating for them. But it's not like we can stop giving them baths just so we can protect them from this fear, right? What do we do now? Realizing that baths make them scared is the first step. We could treat them extra carefully while giving them baths. Give them lots of praises, then offer them rewards. Bringing in their favorite toy in the bath would not hurt too. Top 7. Treating them like a human baby. We absolutely love our fur babies and we just want to pamper them. We are proud of them and just want to share their cuteness with the world. Often, this sentiment is expressed in the form of putting them on trendy strollers, strapping them with pretty clothes, accessories, and even shoes. While the gesture may be motivated by nothing but just pure love and adoration, the emotion may not be shared by our dogs. For dogs, keeping them cozy in a stroller rather than letting them walk when they are perfectly capable of walking just makes them feel trapped. And those snazzy outfits you find so chic may just be literally irritating to your pooch's skin. Top 6. Hugs overload. For us humans, hugging someone we feel close to may be a gesture that comes naturally, and when shared with someone we love, hugs bring us comfort and joy. The same perception of hugs is not true for canines. For dogs, hugging is a demonstration of dominance, and while our dogs recognize us as their pack leaders and thus would usually tolerate us hugging them, it actually makes them feel annoyed. While it might be hard for you to resist cuddling with your dog, remember how it makes them feel and try to minimize doing it. Top 5. Not respecting personal space. And you would think it's only us humans who value personal space, huh? Dogs value them too. So what kind of touches make our dogs feel as if their personal space is being invaded? Some examples are pats on the head, putting our hands on their faces, towering over them, and rushing abruptly towards them. These movements are doubly made uncomfortable for the dog when done by someone, not their owner. In cases wherein we would need to get extremely close to their faces, such as when brushing their teeth or cleaning their ears, remember to do it gently and slowly. Offer them a treat afterward too, and when you feel your dog displaying signs of aggression or fear, back off. Top 4. Forcing play or socialization. No one likes being forced, and dogs are no exception. When you want to encourage your dog to be more sociable, especially towards new people, gently ease them into it. Forcing it to abruptly happen causes stress for everyone involved and may get you an opposite reaction with the dog avoiding it more. In extreme cases, the dog may even be traumatized by the encounter. As with all new things, take it easy and take baby steps. Allow room for your dog to acclimate to the new place or persons naturally. Top 3. Not enforcing rules. Surprise, surprise on this one, we thought dogs hate rules. Turns out, they actually benefit from us enforcing them. Much like children, living in a no-holds-barred environment where anything goes, where there are no schedules and with the room being in total disarray, is actually stressful for dogs. Dogs need us to tell them when it's time to play around and when it is time to behave. To healthily enforce structure in your dog's life, you need to maintain a daily schedule that is a good balance of fun and discipline. This schedule needs to be consistently followed. With organization and predictability in place, dogs become happier and calmer, and as a bonus, the owner who enforces the schedule is perceived by the dog as trustworthy, thereby promoting a better relationship between the dog and the master. Top 2. Strong fragrances. Here's another interesting trivia for you. We know that dogs have a sharp sense of smell, right? But do you know that it is 10,000 to even 100,000 times stronger than that of the human sense of smell? That's uncanny. But we see dogs having the time of their lives sniffing on just about anything they encounter during walks. How then do strong fragrances irk them? Natural scents may be fine, but strong chemicals irritate them. To be more careful with your dog on this one, be conscious when using strong personal scents such as perfumes, air fresheners, and cleaners. Try to allow your dog to leave the room first before spraying and stick to the non-toxic ones. Top 1. When their pet parents are feeling bored, tense, or sad. Aw, I'm sure a lot of pet parents' hearts melted with that one. Our dogs deeply love us and wants us to be happy just as much as we want them to be happy. Dogs are more receptive than we give them credit for. They can sense your emotions even without comprehending words. Most dogs will likely mirror your emotions by being melancholic themselves or even being sick. Others will start acting out to get your attention. Life can't be perfect. You will inevitably feel sad, bored, or tensed at times, and that's okay. Remember that dogs can offer great emotional support. Enjoy them and spend time with them. Your fur buddies got you. Hope you enjoyed our video on 15 things dogs hate about humans. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to get notified when we release more awesome videos. Also, if you like this video, check out this next video on the top 15 smartest small dog breeds. You can also get access to the airplane game mini course that you can play with your dog that helps increase your dog's focus and obedience. You can find it in the description box below this video, completely free. Thanks for watching!